Hi everybody, Russ on the West Ham Network. Hope you're all safe and well. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a bloody good subscribe. Give it a bloody good subscribe. Happy Friday. Not so happy Friday, obviously, yesterday's result. And it's the most overused phrase on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. It's only half time. It's only half time. There's enough in that game, innit? There's enough in that game, I thought. I didn't think they were particularly good in defence. I don't think we were very good in defence as well, to be honest. But, yeah. And by all accounts, is it 5-19 they've won at home? Their crowd get on top of them if they don't play very well. What a surprise. So let's see what happens. Early goal and it all changes, innit? Early goal and it all changes. Anyway, I bring to you a Europa League themed, Hammers headlines in association with KUMB.com. 3 stories, kind of stories. It's the 29th of August, 29th of April's edition. The first one is some positives that came out of the game yesterday in terms of the team and their interviews post match. Mikel Antonio basically says we're going to win. We're going to Germany. We're going to win. In terms of the second leg, despite losing obviously 2-1 in yesterday's affair, he told BT Sport we're going to win it. We're here to win it. We're here to win it, and we're in it to win it. Same thing, Mikel. Another game to go. We're going to win, and we're going to win everything. That's what he says. We're going to win everything. One thing with us, we believe we can beat anybody. We're going to go there, and we're going to win. However, although Antonio has been bold in his interview, you won't put it past West Ham to get a result. I mean, obviously Sevilla, it was 1-1. It was 1-0 rather to Sevilla. We took them back to London Stadium and won comprehensively. Then you had the game at Lyon where it was 1-1 at Argaff, and we went to Lyon and blew him off the park, really. So we'll see. Thomas Souček also insisted the West Ham were the better team last night, saying we have many chances. It is possible to go through. There's still a lot to play for in the second leg. It was hard from the beginning, but we reacted well. We should go there very confident to go through to the final. We were the better team today. There is still a good chance for us. It's possible to beat them. We are the better team. It's like, you just keep repetitive, isn't it? It just ingrained into your head. We are the better team. We are the better team. We didn't show up. We didn't show up enough today. For some players, the second leg will be the biggest game in their lives. I think for most of the players, it'll be the biggest game in their lives. And Moyes, the ultimate smoke and mirrors with Kurt Zouma yesterday, weren't it? The ultimate smoke and mirrors. Deliberately not, by the sound of it, deliberately not training in the open training session, and training afterwards, by all accounts. Fair play. In terms of Moyes himself and his post-match press conference, he made several points in his post-match assessment of the game, and two which has been sort of clipped, so to speak, as significant importance. Speaking to BT Sport just after the game, the manager said basically we didn't have enough quality up front. Hello, that's basically the strapline to our season. Or sufficient crosses were made into the Frankfurt box. He actually said, I think it was on Talk Sport, talking to the Moose. And actually, Moose had a good question for him, and he agreed with him, which was surprising. Saying the crossing was probably the worst he's seen in the last couple of years at West Ham. In terms of we constantly either hit the front man or trap. Didn't we? We either hit the front man or the goalkeeper. It wasn't as clinical, and our set plays as well weren't as clinical as they have been. So there's definitely room for improvement. And as Thomas Souček said, we hit the crossbar with Jared's bicycle kick right at the end, which would have been absolutely, the roof would have blown off if that had gone. And although most of the roof was already off anyway, but the bit around the side. And secondly, in the first half, he hit the post. Although I think Trapp may have taken a slight deflection. And Ben Rama hit the post as well. So, we hit the woodwork 3 times. I know they hit the woodwork as well, but, there were chances there. But that's quite interesting in terms of when he singled out the crossing. So what does that mean for West Ham? The selection next week. Be interesting. Maybe Soufal comes in. Because Johnson, that's one side of his game I think lacks a little bit, is that crossing, and we need to get balls into the box. Their defence is rocky as, so we need to get balls into the box. And so maybe that could mean maybe a change of formation maybe as well to counteract sort of Frankfurt's threats down both wings. I mean, Kostic and Knauf. I thought Knauf was exceptional. I thought he had a very, very good game. Ran Cresswell ragged pretty much the most of the game, and Fornals, to be honest. So maybe this is what Moyes he does. He's almost like the first leg. It's almost like, early rounds of a boxing match. Just testing the jab, seeing what happens, and then the second half of the match, then they go for the knockout blow. That's what's happened in the last two games. Can Lightning strike 3 times? We'll see. We'll see. If it does, and if we do progress to the final and we win it, let's daydream for 5 minutes. It's Sunday. It's Friday rather. It's a bank holiday, so we got something to do. And also we got Arsenal on Sunday, haven't we, as well? If we do progress and eventually win the Europa League, West Ham would be in line to make more than 40 million euros as a result. There are runs to the last 4 via the knockout wins over Sevilla and Lyon has already netted around 12 million quid, 40 million euro, and that would end up with another 8.6 million euro in prize money should we go on to win the competition. But victory in Seville would bring in another 3.5 million euro for competing in next year's Super Cup, because obviously the winners of the Europa League will play the winners of the Champions League. I believe it's in Helsinki this season, with the winners getting a bonus of £1 million on top of that, before factoring in a bumper payout of around 15 to 16 million euro by reaching the group stage of the Champions League, as a result obviously winning the group. With each group stage win an additional 3 million euro or 2.8 million, and obviously these figures do not include UEFA's the share of UEFA's sort of TV broadcasting rights, which is an estimated 140 million euro, which is spread out to all the participants in the competition. So the Champions League pool is worth more than 300 million quid. So how that's all dished out. So it's not it's not beyond the realms of possibility that we go through to the final. We knock out Frankfurt on Thursday. We get to, probably either Leipzig or Rangers. That game's in the balance as well. Win and there's money. It could be huge. It could be huge. And so I think it's going to be interesting what happens on Sunday, because obviously we've got Arsenal on Sunday. We'll have the preview on the Saturday, and it'll be interesting to see what Moyes does on that Sunday. He put his cards to the table against Chelsea, wasn't it, really, by not starting Declan Rice and Bowen and Antonio. Will that happen again? Obviously, don't forget that Craig Dawson won't be able to play as well, because he'll be he's suspended, having got done in at the Chelsea game. So would it mean Elise comes in? It'd be interesting for me personally speaking. For me, if I was David Moyes, I would actually probably go for quite a youthful side if I could, because it's going to be a bit flat in it on Sunday. We lost that. We had it was we built everyone up, and then we didn't win. So the fans say it might be a little bit flat. So by having a lot of the kids, the academy playing, it's I remember go back to that Dinamo Zagreb game where we played all the kids and we lost, but it was still a really good game, because you're thinking this is a really interesting, this is going to be fun. The flip side is we're still competing in the league as well, and if we don't win on Thursday, then we still need to make sure we're qualifying for some sort of Europe this year as well. So it's a balancing act, isn't it? I'd imagine Elise might be coming into the side. I don't know, but he has been training with the squad, as we said yesterday. Thanks, David Moyes, for making me look a complete mug, but that's every day for me. But it'd be interesting. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. What would you do on Sunday? You're David Moyes. What would you do on Sunday? What side would you go with? Would you go for youth? Would you go for a similar sort of setup to how we started against the Chelsea game, perhaps? Let us know. Obviously, being a home game, it's slightly different as well, I think, because obviously you'd have 50, 60,000 people there, rather than a few thousand travelling fans, for example. But let me know your thoughts. And that's it today, guys. Hope you have a great long weekend. Enjoy. enjoy the weekend, enjoy the experience. At the end of the day, there's everyone's saying, it's not all doom and gloom. 2 years we were battling relegation, and now we're a little bit disgruntled that we that we're 2-1 down in the first leg of the Europa League semi-final. So, swings and roundabouts. But anyway, take care, everyone. Stay safe, wash those hands, stay lucky, stay cheeky, my friends, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ta for now.